Namaste children, how are you all? I hope you are fine. Welcome to today math class. Today class we are going to learn about area and perimeter. I am going to start new chapter beta, 11th chapter which is area and perimeter. What is area? What is mean by boundary? Let's see here. Boundary is also called as perimeter. So what is mean by that boundary and perimeter? What is mean by the word area? Let's see by taking one example. Here you can see beta. Yes. So let me take one rectangular floor. Yes. This is the floor of the room. I mean bottom of the room. Now I decided to cover this bottom of the room with carpet. What is it beta? I decided to cover this bottom of the room with carpet. Now tell me how much carpet is required to cover the floor of this room. Here, if you want to know the required carpet, what is it beta? Sir, to know the required carpet, what we have to find? Yes. To know the required carpet, we have to find its inside place. What we have to find? We have to find its inside place. Sir, to know the required carpet, first you find the inside place of this closed figure. Yes. What do we call this inside place of closed figure? It is called area. What is it, beta? Area. Area is nothing but inside space of a closed figure, or we can say the place occupied by a closed figure is called area. So once if you know the area, based on that we'll bring the required carpet. Hope it is clear to all. What is mean by area beta? Area is nothing but the inside place of a closed figure is called area. Now yes, this I covered with carpet. Now I want to cover this boundary of this room with a tape. I want to cover the boundary of this room with a tape. So how I should know the length of the tape? Yes, I decided to cover its boundaries with tape to know the length of the tape. Yes, to know the length of tape. What we have to find? Sir, we have to find total boundary length. Total boundary length. Yes. We have to find total boundary length. Sir, you find the length of all the boundaries. First length, second length, third length, fourth length. If you know the total length of the boundary, so that much tape we'll try to bring and we'll cover its boundaries with tape. So what do we call this total boundary length? It is called perimeter. What do we call it? Perimeter. Hope it is clear to all. The total length of the boundary is called perimeter. And the inside place of this closed figure is called area. Suppose I have one circular park. I have one circular park. Now inside of this I want to cover with a grassland. I want to cover this circular park with a grassland. Now can you tell me how much place we need to cover with grassland? This is the place we need to cover with grassland. How can I find this place? What do we call this place? It is called area. It is called area. Yes. The inside place of a closed figure is called area. So we find the area first. Then that much place we need to cover with grassland. Suppose if I want to fence this circular place with a wire. I want to fence this circular land with a wire. So if I should know how much length of the wire is required, fencing of this circular park. You know fencing? It means they are going to cover the boundary with a wire. So in this case, to know the to know the length of the wire, what we have to find? We have to find the perimeter. Yes, total length of the boundary you can find, sir. Total length of the boundary is 100. So 100 meters, total length of the boundary is 100 meters. Then you need to bring 100 meters of wire. So here, to do fencing of this circular path, to know the length of the wire, we need to find the perimeter. It means total length of the boundary. So whenever you want to know the total length of the boundary, you find the perimeter. Whenever you want to know the inside place of a closed figure, you find the area. Yes, children, let's see more about area and perimeter. Here they give definition of area, beta. Area is what I said. Inside place of a closed figure, I said. Let's see what they give. The amount of surface enclosed by a closed figure is called area. This is the amount of surface which is enclosed by a closed figure. It is called area. Even you can see here. This is the amount of surface which is enclosed by a closed figure is called area. Now it is area. The shaded region in all the three figures is what we call area. It means it is the region which is enclosed by a closed figure. And the units of area is square units. Like length and breadth are centimeter, centimeter, centimeter into centimeter, which gives square centimeter. When the sides are in terms of meters, square meter. When the sides are in terms of millimeters, square millimeter. So here you can see the units of area is what, ma? Square units. I mean the units may be depend on the figure. If the units are centimeter, square centimeter. If the units are meters, square meters. This is about area. Hope it is clear. The surface enclosed by a closed figure. Let's see perimeter. The perimeter of a plane figure is the length of its boundary. Total length of the boundary is called perimeter. The units of perimeter is centimeter or meter or millimeter, depend on the figure. Suppose if I want to know the perimeter of this figure, tell me, but how can I find the perimeter? Yes, perimeter means what I said. The length of its boundary, the total length of the boundary is called a perimeter. To know the perimeter of this figure, we can write AB plus, length of AB plus, length of BC plus, length of CD plus, length of DA. Length of DA. So by adding all the sides length, which gives the total length of the boundary, it is called perimeter. Similarly, to know the total length of the boundary, we need to add the length of PQ plus length of QR plus length of RP, the length of its boundary. So even for this also, beta, to know the perimeter, we can write perimeter is equal to PQ length of PQ plus length of QR plus length of RP. So that is the way you can find the perimeter. Sir, how can I find the area? We have some formula, beta, to find the area of like rectangle and square. Let's see how to find the area of closed figures with the help of some formula. Hope it is clear to all. Area means what, beta? Surface enclosed by a closed figure is called area. Perimeter means what? Total length of the boundary of a closed figure is called perimeter. Yes, children, here we have one activity based on area. Here they gave whose slice is bigger. Activity name is whose slice is bigger. Let's see, it is about what they given. Parth and Ginny bought aam papad from a shop. What is aam papad? Dried mango slice, it seems. And they brought aam papad from the shop. Both could not find out whose piece was bigger. So they bought how many pieces, beta? They bought two pieces, piece A and piece B. So the length of the piece B is 11 centimeter and width is 3 centimeters. A length of piece A is 6 centimeter and the width is 5 centimeter. So they are unable to find out which piece is bigger, piece A or piece B. So here they are asking for us, suggest some ways to find out whose piece is bigger. So they are asking to give some ways to know whose piece is bigger. Here they give some information here. The length of piece A is 6 centimeter. Yes, length of piece A is 6 centimeter. So 6 squares of side 1 centimeter can be arranged along its length. So here the length of piece A is 6. Now they are asking, take a square whose side is 1 centimeter. So we can arrange like that. How many squares it seems? We can arrange 6 squares it seems. By taking side is 1 centimeter. So we can arrange 6 squares along its length. Yes, along the length we can arrange 6 squares by taking whose side is 1 centimeter. See but here, let me take here 1 centimeter. Yes, this is 1 square. So whose length is 1 centimeter, breadth is also 1 centimeter. This is 1 square centimeter. So like that we need to draw how many? 6 it seems. Along with length we can draw how many better? We can draw 6 it seems. 1, yes. Let me draw here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me join this. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So by taking side of a square is 1 centimeter, we can draw how many squares? 6 squares along its length. This one is a bit lengthy better, but if we take correct measurement, we can draw exactly 6 only. Yes. Now what they said more, along its width, the width of piece A is 5 centimeter. So 5 squares can be arranged along width. So this is the width. Along this width, how many we can arrange? We can arrange 5 squares. You can see here better. Yes. Here you can see 1 square. We can see 2 square. We can see here now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Along its width, we have 5 squares. And continue this process. Yes. Let me continue like this. Yes. Now you can continue like this. Yes. You can extend this. Yes. What we are doing better? Length of this piece is 6 centimeter. So I am taking small squares. Each square side is 1 centimeter. So side of a square is 1 centimeter. So by taking 1 centimeter squares, how many we can arrange along with the length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 centimeter. So we can arrange 6 squares along the length. Here width is 5 centimeter. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can arrange how many? 5 squares along its width. Now see what here. Altogether how many squares can be arranged on it? Total how many squares you arranged they are asking. Let us count how many squares we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yes. We arranged how many squares? 30 altogether. So the area of piece A is, see, area of 1 square is 1 square centimeter. Area of 30 squares is 30 square centimeters. How much better? 30 square centimeters. Hope it is clear. We will do the same in piece B also. How I did here? As the length is 6 centimeter, we arrange the 6 squares along its length. As the width is 5 centimeters, we arrange the 5 squares along its width. Do the same thing in piece B also. The length of the piece B is how much better? 11 centimeters. So we need to arrange 11 squares along its length by taking 1 square is 1 centimeter length. And along its width, the width of this piece B is 3 centimeters. So we need to draw, we need to arrange how many squares along its width? We need to arrange 3 squares. Now let's see here, beta. Yes. Yes. Now I arrange 3 squares along its width. The width is 3 centimeters. So 1, 2, 3. Each one is 1, 1, 1. The side of a square is 1 centimeter. So 3 centimeter width, we arrange 3 squares. Now what is the length of this piece B? 11 centimeter. So that we can arrange 11 squares along its length by taking the side of a square is how much? 1 centimeter. Now we try to arrange 11 squares along its length. Here one is there already, beta? Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 squares I arranged along its length. See beta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So along its length 3. The reason 3 centimeter width. Each square side is 1 centimeter. So as width is 3 centimeters, we can arrange 3 squares along its width. As length is 11 centimeters, we can arrange 11 squares along its length. Now complete the remaining part. Yes. We'll try to complete the remaining part. Yes. Yes. Try this. You can continue the remaining part so that we come to know total how many squares we can arrange in piece B. With the help of that, we can find the area of piece B also. Can you tell me now what is the area of this 1 square? It is 1 square centimeter. Whose side is 1 now? So it is 1 square centimeter. 1 box, 1 square centimeter. Then count total how many boxes are there? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Yes. Total we have 33 boxes. One box area is 1 square centimeter. The reason whose length of side is 1 centimeter. So one box is 1 square centimeter. Then total 33 boxes is, yes, 33 boxes is 33 square centimeter. This we can read as square centimeter. Yes, the area of piece B is 33 square centimeters. Who had the bigger piece? How much is bigger? Now piece A and piece B. The area of piece A is 30 square centimeter and the area of piece B is 33 square centimeters. Now which piece is bigger? Sir, piece B is bigger than piece A. Yes, we can write the solution better here. Piece B. Piece B is bigger than, yes, it is bigger than piece A. The reason piece B area is 33 and piece A is 30 only. How much is bigger? 33 minus 30 will gives us 3. Yes, we can write, and area of piece B. Piece B is 3 square centimeters more than piece A. More than piece A. You can see it here. 33 minus 30 will get 3. So what we can conclude? The area of piece B is 3 square centimeters more than piece A. And any other way? See better here. Instead of counting all the boxes, see along its length how many we can arrange? 6. Along its width how many we can arrange? 5. So by multiplying these both will get how much? 6 5s are 30. So by counting also we can see how many? 30 only. So instead of drawing all these boxes, instead of counting all the boxes, directly you can find this. Just you can arrange how many squares you can arrange along its length and how many squares you can arrange along its width. Then after that, number of squares we arranged along its length 6 into number of squares we arranged along its width 5. The product of these two will get 30. So we can see the area of this piece is 30. Similarly, you can see beta, the length is 11 centimeters, so we can arrange 11 squares along its length, and width is 3 centimeters, so we can arrange 3 squares along its width. So 11 3 is 33. Like this also you can find the area instead of drawing all the remaining boxes and instead of counting each and every box. You can multiply the number of boxes we arrange along its length and number of squares we arrange along its width. Hope it is clear now. What we understood? The area of piece B is 3 square centimeters greater than piece A. Yes, children, we can see here one more activity based on area and perimeter. Here we have one rectangle box. Let's see what they given about this rectangle box. This stamp has been, yes, it is one stamp itself. This stamp has been area of 4 square centimeters, whose area is 4 square centimeters itself. Guess how many such stamps will be cover this big rectangle. So this is the place occupied by one rectangle, 2 rectangles, 3 rectangles, 4 rectangles, like that. Sorry, in this rectangle, here we can arrange 1 stamp, 2 stamps, 3rd stamp, 4th stamp, like that. How many stamps we can arrange in this rectangle with same size stamps? See, they give some questions better. Based on this, let us answer those questions. Now, measure length of it rectangle, it is dash centimeters. This longest side is called length and this shortest one is called breadth. Now here this I took approximate figure on board. You can measure by using scale in your textbook. So by measuring in your textbook, I got length is 14 centimeters. How much I got? 14 centimeter. You can arrange. You can take the scale and you can place along its length. You can place it along its length, beta. Yes. You can place the scale along its length, and here you can see the length is 14 centimeters. And similarly, you can measure the width in a textbook, and the width I got here, which is 8 centimeters. How much I got? 8 centimeters. Now let us answer the given questions. Measure length of rectangle, it is dash. We measured with scale in your textbook and length we got 14 centimeters. How many squares can be placed along its length? If the length is 14 centimeter, we can place 14 squares along its length. When the side of a square is 1 centimeter. But here, what is the side of a square? They said area is 4 square centimeters. Area is 4 square centimeters. Means what is the side, sir? 2 centimeters. Even this also how much? 2 centimeters. How, sir? In square, all the 4 sides are equal. 2 2s are 4. Sir, 1/4 is 4. Can I write 1 centimeter, 4 centimeter? No. 1 centimeter, 4 centimeter. Sides are not equal. But in square, all sides must be equal. Suppose if the area is 36. Area is 36. We'll write side 6. 6. Because 6 is 36. We can't write 4 9s. Though 4 9s are 36, we will not write 4 9s. 4 9 will make different length. To get same length, we should take 6 6 when the area is 36. So here the area is 4 square centimeters. So it will take here 2 centimeter length, 2 centimeter width. Length and width both are equal in square. 2 2s are 4. Yes. Now what is this, beta? 2 centimeters. So what is the total? 14. So one stamp is going to occupy 2 centimeters. Along its length, one stamp will occupy how much? 2 centimeters. Then how many we can arrange like that? 14 divides 2. Yes. 14 divides 2. 2 1s are 2 7s are yes 7. We can arrange 7 stamps along its length. Yes, 1 over. Yes, 2 stamps we can see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, this set of approximate figure number that. So because of that, so length is increased. Yes. Now see here 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yes. 2 plus 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 2, 12, 12 plus 2, 14. Yes, 14. So along this length, how many we can arrange? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, we can arrange how many squares? 7 squares. If the squares are side 1 centimeter, we can arrange 14. But here the side of the square is 2 centimeters. Who says when the area is 4, then side obviously 2 only. 2 2s are 4. Next, how wide is the rectangle? What is the width of the rectangle? Yes, when I measured the scale in the textbook, I found that width of rectangle is how much? 8 centimeters. How many stamps can be placed along its width? So one stamp will take how much distance? 2 centimeters. Then total 8. 8 divides 2. 2 1s are 2 4s are yes. We can arrange how many? 4 stamps. See one already there. Yes. Here you can see 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So each stamp how much? 2 centimeters. 2, 2, 2. So 2, 2, 2, 2. So total 4 2s are 8. See here 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stamps we can arrange along its width. The reason side of a square is 2. In case if side of a square is 1, we can arrange 8 squares. But here the side of a square is 2. So 8 divides 2 equal 4. We can arrange only 4 squares. We can arrange only 4 squares. How many stamps are needed to cover the rectangle? Just now I said no need to complete this figure. Directly we can find answer. Yes. Along its length, how many we can arrange? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Along its width, how many we can arrange? 4. So number of space arranged along its length into number of space arranged along its width. The product of these two gives us total number of space are going to form in this rectangle. 7 4s are 28. How many stamps are needed to cover the rectangle? Yes, we need 28 stamps to cover the rectangle. What is the area? What is the area of rectangle? Now let's see G1 ma. What is the area of rectangle? They are asking what is the area of rectangle. So let me write here area of rectangle. Area of rectangle. How can I find area of rectangle? So number of squares. First we will multiply number of squares into area of each square. Area of each square will gives us the area of rectangle. See how many squares we need to cover the rectangle? We need 28 squares into what is the area of each square? They gave in question itself. Area of each square is how much? 4. Area of each square is 4 square centimeters. Multiply this better. 4 8 is 32. 2 3 can 4 2 is 8. 8 plus 3 11. 112 square centimeters. It is 112 square centimeters. What is the perimeter of rectangle? You know what is mean by perimeter? Perimeter means what beta? Sum of all sides. Perimeter is equal to. See length is 14. What is the width? 8. What is the length again? Yes, length is 14. What is the width again? 8. Length 14. So here it is 8 centimeters. By adding all the sides, The total length of the boundary is called perimeter. So this length is how much? 14 centimeter. Yes, 14 centimeter plus next boundary length is 8 centimeter plus next boundary length is 14 centimeter plus next boundary length is 8 centimeters. Yes, total length of the boundary which gives us perimeter. 14 plus 14, 28 plus 8 plus 8, 16. 8 plus 6, 14. Yes, I got 44. Yes, the perimeter is 44 centimeter. Perimeter of rectangle is 44 centimeter. Hope it is clear.